Alright, so it looks like there was a bunch of sales for the autumn sale on Steam, so I picked this one up. It was like 80% off, and I loved Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So I'm going to give this one a shot. The vampires are always badass, and so hopefully we'll see how good it is. I'm gonna play on the easy setting. There's no reason to beat my head against the wall for no reason. So if I like the game and I'm really good at it, then maybe I'll replay it at a higher difficulty or something. But there's no reason to just, you know, make it harder for no reason. I'm supposed to be having fun.
A storm is coming. Mankind faces ruin and despair. The world is changing, yet hope remains in the hearts of the people. We go about our daily lives never knowing the forces that can change our destinies forever. We are oblivious, ignorant like sheep to the slaughter. This night, in the year of our Lord 1047, marks the beginning of our journey together. A journey into darkness, into madness. I watch him from the shadows. Is he the one? He has come far already, but he will be tested, tested to the very limits of human endurance and beyond. This night he rides looking for the old gods, armed with an amulet that has led him here. Tonight he will begin his journey into oblivion.
Okay, I was watching the mixer, and it seems like the mixer was redlining, so I am going to turn that a little bit down. Hopefully that wasn't extremely loud on stream. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this down a little bit. Trying to remember exactly where to go to do this. Okay, let's, I turned it down just a little bit. Let's see what happens when I go back into it. See if it's still redlining. That looks like it might be better.
The struggle for supremacy is eternal, inevitable. Victory is the natural objective of every creature on this world. They will kill and die for their kind to dominate. Some call this eternal struggle equilibrium, the balance between light and darkness. These are dark times, times without hope. Men of faith claim that this is a test from God to strengthen our spirit. Perhaps this is true, or perhaps it is simply a pious lie. If it is true, darkness has come to engulf once proud humanity, and we are witnessing the end of mankind.
Alright, we're still a little bit loud here. Still hitting the red line. Gonna bring it down just a tad bit more. I like the heaviness of that in the rain. Okay, X for direct attacks, Y for area attacks, A to jump, Okay. So the cross is a whip, that's badass. Okay, health shrine? Yep. Health point. Use restore your health. Okay, I still think that I'm a little bit too loud on this. Man, this game is loud. Okay, so let's go ahead and back this off even more. And back into it. Alright, maybe this is better. Alright. Plus arch trigger, right trigger when next to it. Fallen enemies often drop rewards, get these daggers before they vanish. Alright, throw daggers by pressing B. Okay. Throw a dagger right in his face. When you kill an enemy, you get experience points. Kill some enemies now to collect 25 experience points. You'll unlock new skills in your travel book. Okay. I'm gonna turn this down even more. Man, this game seems really loud. I'm actually gonna turn my mic up too. Recording devices. Oops. Properties, levels, I'm gonna turn it up to 80. Okay. Back to the game. Alright, so I'm in the yellow. It's still in the green. That looks good so far for that. This is your travel book. Use it to buy new combat moves and abilities. Check your inventory and discover useful information about the Castlevania world and its inhabitants. Okay. Basic actions. Direct attack. A basic attack, a basic direct chain attack will only hit enemies directly in front of you, which is just X. Okay. Area of attack, that's your Y button, will hit all nearby enemies around you. Okay. Secondary weapon was B, those are the daggers. Use a currently selected secondary weapon by pressing the B button. Switch between the available secondary weapons with the D-pad. Jump is with A. Grab and interact is right trigger. Experience points. Experience points measure the progression of your skills in the game. Points are earned by defeating enemies and solving puzzles. Usage. The number beneath the health bar indicates the amount of experience points available to spend. This will grow when you can buy a new combo from the travel book. You can spend experience points in the... There we go. In the extra menu to unlock bonus features. Okay. Advanced moves. Direct attack combo. That's just a bunch of X's. Already have that. Area attack combo is 8 Ys. Okay. Rising, X and A. Rising Assault, Y and A. Guillotine. In the air, hold X. Okay, it looks like I can buy that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy the skill. Press X to hold the press and hold the X button while airborne to use the direct attack as a finisher in any aerial attack sequence. Your chain will smash down on enemies in front of you as you land. Good for dispersing ground-based enemies. Okay, let's buy it. Skill acquired. Welcome to the club. New skills have been unlocked. Press A to continue. Alright. Upgrade. So we can upgrade it. We can upgrade different skills too. Spinning chain. We don't have enough for any of these. We'll get to those. Secondary weapons. Thrown daggers. Okay, so let's just throw the daggers. Dagger wave. Press and hold the B button to throw multiple daggers at one time. You can throw a maximum of 5 daggers simultaneously. So we don't have the experience points for that though. Now let's go ahead and click on these so we know we've looked at them. Well, you know what? We'll look at those later. Is it the big bad wolf? It is. It's the big bad wolf. Smash the Y button. Block with the Y trigger. He doesn't want to play anymore. So sorry, Wolfie. It howls and it gets back its health. Well, that's fun. Ooh, what's fun? Press him. Ooh! Game over. Is this supposed to be a big wolf, or is that supposed to be a saber-toothed bear? What is that?
Who are you? Who are you?
I am Gabriel.
I am Gabriel.
I have traveled here seeking
the Guardian of the Lake.
You are from the Order?
You are from the Order?
They sent you?
They sent you?
How do I find them?
How do I find him?
He will find you.
He will find you.
In the forest.
In the forest.
My horse is dead. No. Guess we're going on foot. It's the way it should be anyway. That was a great warg. Silver daggers were found. New artwork unlocked. That's in the extras. Currently have 70 experience. Alright. Continue quest. This is your world map. You can revisit previous levels by using the left stick and selecting this stage by pressing the A button. Okay, that's the village. Alright. I wonder if it's only at 60% because of my because of the difficulty. Probably. Oh well, that doesn't really matter to me. I'm not on a 80% off Steam sale. Alright.
I follow him into the old forest, watching him from afar. He is strong indeed. The one God comes to drive out the many, but here, in this place, God's influence is thin and threadbare. The old gods still hold sway here. Few venture this far into the wood. He is disturbed by dreams, dreams that gnaw at his very soul. He will rest for the night, but rest will not come easy. The battle has left him weakened, but he knows the dream will return, and though he fears nothing on this earth, yet his nightmares sap the strength within him and leave a cold grip on his heart. Tomorrow he will use the old hunting path. Long has it been in disuse, but for now he dreams. What motivates a man to confront the challenges that most of us would run from? Condemning him to solitude, exposing him to defeat and death. The answer is love, a force so powerful that all reason becomes blind to it, blind to all things, even the truth. Loss of love can make a man desperate, desperate enough to do anything to bury the truth, to hide from its pain.
Man, she got executed? That sucks.
I hear you seek the Guardian of the Lake. I will take you to him, but we must be quick. Climb onto my back. Hurry!
It's not quite a unicorn, though. It's like wolves werewolves riding greater wargs. Okay. Ride horse. Attacks. X to attack the wargs, Y to attack the lycanthrope riders. Both attacks can be aimed left or right with the left stick. Dodge. Press and hold left trigger to push left stick to either side in order to dodge incoming attacks from lycans. Okay. I thought that I failed, but maybe it was just supposed to, it was scripted that way. Okay, I am messing it up, but I don't know what the hell. Jesus. Okay. This is not going well at all. Jesus, how much... God. This isn't... This is kind of crazy. Am I just, like, not hitting the guys enough as they're chasing me?
I can travel no further. You will find what you seek ahead.
The Steam did say stuff about QuickTime events. Hopefully it's not so crazy, like where you know, you just lose if you don't hit the button quick enough. So not used to playing with controller either. Okay. Go to skill page. What was block again? Block was left. Okay, so that was my problem. See, I thought that in my head I was like, okay, left trigger to dodge, right trigger to block. No, it's still left trigger to block. It's just left in no direction. And synchronized block? Oh, just in time. Okay, so that's more like a parry. Okay. And then dodge, stomp. Hold left trigger and then hit A. Okay. What's this? Alright. Alright, we'll do that. Continue quest. Finish a level without recovering health by any means, and I recovered like almost all of my health.
Alone again, with only his thoughts as company, he continues on his journey to find the one he seeks. Who or what was that strange creature? There is a power here that few know, a power that could have some influence on events. Perhaps the guardian of the lake is aware of him now and offers aid in his quest. There is just the small matter of the dead bog to overcome.
Small matter.
A place that has claimed the lives of many of the Brotherhood. The smell of death is strong here, and danger lies around every corner, but nothing will stop him. Nothing will stand in his way.
It kind of also sounds like Dante's Inferno with the whole love thing and nothing will stand in his way. Definitely Inferno-ish. Life Gem Medallion. These are usually worn by warriors of the Brotherhood of Light. Magical gems can be inserted into the empty slots and imbue the wearer with increased stamina. When all 5 slots are filled with green gems, the life bar's capacity is increased. Okay. So, looks like I've got one. Go over here to characters. Who do we got? Main characters, Gabriel and Marie. Gabriel. As an infant, he was found abandoned at the door of one of the Brotherhood of Light convents. It is not known who his original parents were. Some suspect that he was the unwanted bastard of a local wealthy landowner, most likely from the Cronquist family, though this has never been proved. The order named the boy after the blessed archangel Gabriel, and raised him as one of its own. Okay, so he took the surname of Belmont from his love of the mountains and the high places of the world. Prone to dark moods and occasional ambivalence, Gabriel was definitely affected by the death of his childhood sweetheart, Marie. He has embarked on his quest at the request of the elders of the Brotherhood, and has a burning desire for revenge. Marie. Marie was the youngest daughter of a rich merchant family and was always attracted by the courageous nature of the Brotherhood of Light. Curious and lively, she often escaped her duties at the home in order to keep the monks, baking and cleaning for them. During one of the visits, she became acquainted with a boy who was later become her husband, an orphan by the name of Gabriel. The two youngsters were made for each other. They grew together and made promises for the future. These promises were kept when one idyllic morning, with the blessing of both her family and the Brotherhood, the couple were married. Marie provided a good counterpoint to Gabriel's dark moods, and often just her laughter was enough to blow the gathering storm within him. Now Marie tragically murdered, and Gabriel seeks revenge. It is kind of crazy that it's actually very... I mean, okay, so Dante's Inferno. Dante was gone at in the Crusade, then he came back and his lover was killed. So, a scroll. Okay, Brotherhood Night Scroll. There is something in the water, something terrible. I have seen men dragged under, never to return. The location of these creatures can only be seen as a ripple or bubbles on the surface. I surmise they must wait for these ripples and bubbles to disappear before progressing through the bog. One cannot walk around them because noxious fumes lay either side of the safe path, so one must be patient for the right moment to cross over them. Heck, I know when I'm going to die, but at least I will be fighting, not swallowed by any of those mere fiends. Or Meyer? Boom. It's a bomb. Are you stupid? What are you doing? Alright, so ooh, in the bubbles. In the bubbles, get him. Yes. What is it? I wonder what's in there. They're not there now, though. Oh, now they're back. Naiad. Size small, difficulty medium. Large part of the danger in the swamps lies in the hands of creatures known as Nereids. These living things are usually passive, lying inconspicuously on riverbeds and in muddy, damp places, awaiting until someone stumbles within range. When they attack, their unfortunate victims usually mistake their limbs for branches and are drowned and eaten. In days gone by, these once beautiful creatures were worshipped and sacrifices were made to them, but they are now forgotten by humans and have become evil predators, plaguing both wandering man and beast alike. And goblins. Goblin, size small, difficulty low. These diminutive, mischievous, and crabby creatures usually avoid contact with humans. Goblins make their home around tree roots and mossy damp areas, and like to hunt in packs. Although they can be aggressive when threatened, goblins usually prefer to keep far from men in their dwellings. Goblins are a species on the verge of extinction. Before too long will pass into history and then myth. Warg. Little is known about these fierce wolf-like beasts, except they appeared soon after the coming of the lycanthrope Dark Lord. Despite their wild looks, wargs are fairly intelligent creatures, capable of being tamed by lesser lycanthropes, who ride them in battle. Wargs are ferocious creatures that attack opponents with razor-sharp claws and sharp, deadly teeth. Great Warg. Wargs are the principal strength of large lycanthrope riding parties. Some of them are blessed by the Dark Lord himself, which gives them new powers such as improved strength and wound regeneration. Due to the nature of this blessing, these powers are heightened by the full moon. Lesser lycanthrope. These creatures are humans that have been poisoned with an infectious disease known as the werewolf influenza, which is transmitted in most cases by the bite of another lycanthrope. There is an old saying that goes like this: if you are bitten by a lichen, better to let it gnaw. And like most proverbs, it is probably true. Once infected with the disease, the transformation process cannot be completed in only a few minutes, after which the victim's mind will have been replaced by the savage instincts of a ruthless predator. I'm wondering what over here on this side with the dagger and the three skulls mean. The only thing I can think of is like maybe which secondary item like really hits it. I'm like, what's this? Combat crossbody. While most of the Brotherhood utilizes more conventional armaments, Gabriel has been gifted with a combat cross. A heavy iron crucifix hides a retractable chain inside. The crossbody is one of the first relics of the Brotherhood acquired centuries ago. Its full origin is unclear. but it is rumored to have been forged from the nails used to crucify martyrs. In the chain, iron chain. The original cross relic did not have a chain, and thus was not very effective as a weapon, at least not against more earthly menaces. One of its first wielders, a Brotherhood artisan by the name of Ronaldo Gandolfini, was responsible for the creation of the now iconic chain. The iron chain was the first edition, and during the forging process, every single link of the chain was quenched in holy water and then blessed, giving the weapon more power against the undead. Daggers. Silver dagger. These daggers have been balanced to be thrown in extraordinary precision. They are made of silver and small bones of saints hidden in their grips. Both characteristics giving this weapon its destructive power against supernatural beings, especially those who are descendants of the lycanthrope Dark Lord. Okay, they're silver daggers. That's what makes them so good. Skills. Okay. Bubbles. No bubbles. Well, ripples. Nothing. Bubbles. Ripples. Nothing. Man, I walk really slow in this. Bubbles. Ripples. Nothing. See, now that right there, like, what am I supposed to hit when the circle comes down? Is it just supposed to be X? And those bubbles, there's no way I was going to pass that whole entire thing without getting hit, is there? Okay, I'm going to go to here. I'm not in it yet. Maybe it's just the bubbles? Not the ripples? Okay, yes, I have to hit X. It doesn't say a button. Well, someone's watching me. Isn't that fun? So we can go both ways. I'm gonna go this way with no bubbles or ripples and see what's up. It's a way to get across there, maybe? Nope, it won't let me jump across there. Okay, so I don't want to go that way. It seems like that went pretty far, so I'll try this way. I wonder if it's just the health. Looks like there's stairs, though. Hello, you. How you doing? Huh? Got a nap in, huh?
I think I checked out for the rest of the night.
Oh, yeah?
I was having some fucked up dreams. And my phone rang.
How are you feeling now? Better?
I'm so glad I got woken up.
Yeah, it's only 5:40.
Oh, well, yeah.
You down for some Witcher?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I started playing. I just want to show you real quick. I started playing this Castlevania, and so I started it up, and it's kind of weird. It's an older game, and like you don't get to go wherever. Like it feels like it's very linear. And then there's also what they call quick time events, and what those are is you ever seen a game where it's like, push the X button right now, and if you don't push the X button right then like maybe you'll get hit or something. I don't know. It's just a different thing. Like a lot of people don't like quick time events because they feel that like you should have the availability to fight instead of like Simon Says.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'll go ahead and I'll get out of this. I've been playing it for about an hour, and then we'll go play Witcher.
Alright, how long have you been down? Like,
Well, I had to download the game, which took a little bit. But huh? Oh no, I think it was like half of the show, and then I came down and downloaded the game and watched a little bit of YouTube while it was downloading, and then started playing it. So maybe 2 hours or so. Well, because yeah, my dad was here at 2:30, right? So then by the time maybe you fell asleep at like 3:30, and now it's 5:30. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and quit out of this.